You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken tech for your ears.
Welcome, everyone. So you probably saw the news just a couple of days back. Some DuckDB NPM packages got hit.
Yeah, I saw that. Malicious updates, right? Aiming for crypto wallets.
Exactly. It's a pretty sharp reminder about supply chain security, isn't it? Especially in the data world.
Oh, definitely. These things are getting more sophisticated.
Right. And here on Product Thursday's Data Edition, we're looking at, the tools, the trends, but also these kinds of unexpected problems, trying to bring that vocal technologist view to it all.
It really highlights how critical that security layer is. One compromised package and suddenly everything connected is at risk. It's not just about features. It's about trust and safety. Constant vigilance, really.
Constant vigilance. I like that. Okay, so keeping that security backdrop in mind, let's maybe zoom out a bit. What are the big currents shaping data engineering heading into, say, 2025?
Well, one major thing is speed and efficiency.
Like the move towards memory-first analytical caching. We're seeing that with DuckDB itself, Druid, BigQuery BI engine.
Exactly. The goal is super fast dashboards, instant insights, but also, and this is key, cutting down on those query costs.
And related to that, I think, is the whole semantic layer push getting more democratic. Tools like the dbt semantic layer, Cube, Looker, trying to get everyone on the same page with metrics.
Yes. Consistent definitions. Stop that analytic drift where sales calls an active user one thing and marketing calls it something else entirely.
Yeah, that drives me nuts.
It's fascinating because after maybe a decade of everything fragmenting a tool for that, we're actually seeing a swing back, momentum towards more consolidated platforms.
Oh, interesting. So bundling again.
Kind of, yeah. And AI is obviously a huge part of that story. It's powering interfaces, it's automating data quality checks, documentation, helping with self-serve analytics.
AI is everywhere.
But here's the thing. We've seen this cycle before, right? Bundling, unbundling, bundling again. The big question is, will AI actually break that cycle or just, create a new, maybe more complex version of it?
That's a good question, because more power often means more ways things can go wrong or just get complicated. Which kind of brings us to performance and potential pitfalls.
Absolutely. Getting the foundations right is still critical.
Okay, so here's one I've seen bite people in PostgreSQL. The select for update trap. You use that row-level lock too much.
Oh, yeah. Concurrency just tanks, doesn't it? You
Oh,
get
right.
lock waits, deadlocks.
Yeah.
It can grind things to a halt.
Totally. But the fix often is surprisingly simple, right? Switching to for-no-key update where it fits. People are seeing like 70% fewer lock waits, tripling throughput.
It can be that dramatic, yeah. When the situation allows for it, it's a huge win.
Yeah.
And it underlines a bigger point, I think,
Which is?
that seemingly small database choices matter a lot. Like how you handle case-insensitive text. Do you use citext or custom collations?
Okay. Performance differences there.
Big ones, sometimes. Collations can be like 2 to 4 times faster for basic checks, equals, ranges. But then citext can be faster index-like queries, at least in older Postgres versions. Devil's in the details.
Always is.
And speaking of performance, you mentioned DuckDB earlier. Its local performance is just, pretty staggering sometimes. Chewing through a 20 gigabit CSV file in, 10 seconds on a laptop? That changes how you can work with data locally.
Seriously impressive. Okay, so we have faster databases, better caching, security concerns. How do we manage all this complexity? Orchestration must be evolving too.
Definitely. Look at Kestra 1.0, which just landed.
Yeah.
It's taking a declarative approach.
Declarative, okay. And it's got that AI copilot, natural language to YAML flows. That sounds ambitious.
It does. And AI agents, too, that can supposedly make decisions and loop tasks to hit a goal. Autonomous execution. It's a big step if it delivers.
Yeah, if is always the key word with AI features right now.
True. But beyond the AI hype, Kestra's also adding solid stuff like GetSync for backups, plugin versioning, even unit tests for flows. That all helps with reliability, flexibility.
Which you need. And, talking foundations, that whole is data modeling dead question still pops up, doesn't it? Even with flexible schemas everywhere.
Hey, yeah, it never quite dies. And honestly, it shouldn't.
Wow.
Good modeling is still so valuable. Governance, compliance, just basic analytic clarity.
Like your point earlier about defining monthly active users. If that's not modeled clearly, you get different numbers everywhere.
Exactly. That consistency comes from clear definitions, often captured in a good model.
Wow. Okay. we've kind of bounced around a bit, but it's all connected, isn't it? From that initial DuckDB security scare to AI and orchestration to the nitty-gritty of database locks.
It really is.
It feels like the main challenge is balancing all this cool new innovation with being super careful on security and just nailing those fundamental data practices.
I think that's spot on. In this space that changes so fast, the real advantage might not always be grabbing the absolute newest shiny object. Sometimes it's about deeply understanding how the core pieces work and just applying those principles consistently.
Understanding the mechanics, applying the principles, that's a great thought to end on. Solid advice.
That underlying knowledge, that consistency, that's what lets you build things that last.
Spoken Tech for your ears.